Hello everybody. Got an interesting job ahead of me today. I put these Richie water troughs in that's got electricity to them, and when I did it, I laid direct burial wire in the same trench as the water line. And it's worked out okay. A couple years ago I was having trouble with this one here by the barn. So a couple years ago I had trouble with this one. Kept tripping the breaker. And I found that the hot wire had gone to ground. So I was able to switch it to the neutral, which is not really the right thing to do, but it got me by and I just haven't got it fixed. But now I'm tripping the breaker about every other day, and it's December, and so I've decided to just bite the bullet and get this electrical line replaced. It's only about 100 feet between here and the barn. Of course, I got to dig around all these corrals and all this crap, so it's going to be a pain in the neck, and the wind is blowing like crazy today, so I'll bring you guys along with me. Morning everybody. I started digging my trench last night to replace this electrical line out to my trough, and I think my battery quit halfway through, so I'll show you how the trenching went. So I'm going to run this conduit up to the edge of the building and stick it up inside that wall. But when I was digging, I was able to get the machine halfway this way, and I had to dig from the side here to connect the two trenches. I don't mind using backhoe digging trenching. I kind of like that type of work, but it's sure a pain around these corrals. When I first did this project, I put the water trough in first and then built the corrals around it. So, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna run a conduit down there and put an electrical outlet on that side of the fence for my arena. And then I'm gonna put one right here next to the trough for running the branding irons, because we're this close to the chute. So I'm gonna get the welder out, get the unit struts welded on, and start laying some pipe. All right, so what I got going here is I've had to add this pipe right here. I just tacked it in place, both ends. But see, this is where my old outlet is. I use this for my cow tracks cutting dummy. So I need to have power out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go cut a piece and go vertically this way of this pipe. And then I need to weld a piece of unistrut on there, because I'm gonna replace this plastic conduit with some steel conduit, and we're gonna run all new wires for this electrical system. So I'll bring you along. All right, so I got this 25-inch piece marked out here. This little tool is handy as it can be. Just a little jig to put on there to mark that fish mouth on that pipe. I've seen some videos guys do this for a living. So I got the fish mouth already cut on the other side. So I just marked it out on this side, just laid it out with this jig. I've seen some pipe welding YouTube stuff. Those guys are good, man. They can eyeball that. I can't. I don't do enough of it to think about it. So that little jig, 20 bucks off Amazon, great little tool for this kind of stuff. it fits. Well, that pipe seems like it's gonna fit, so I can get her welded up and get the unistrut put on it. Boy, that old rusty pipe's hard to weld. All right, we'll go cut a piece of unit strut. We can get on the other side of the fence and weld her up. All right, I got the welded unit struts are on. I'm gonna show you guys how that turned out. Kind of show you where I'm at on the digging. So this is where I weld the unit strut on. What I'm gonna do is have a steel sweep come up from the trench, and then I'm gonna mount that box right there, and I'll probably weld some pipe or something around that just to protect, keep the horse from hurting themselves on it. And here's old Dottie. She is the most friendly horse. I'm down here working and she just comes down to say hi. The rest of the horses are out in the field doing their own thing, but not her. She likes to come and hang out with us. Pretty fun to have these horses just be friendly enough just to come visit you. I'll show you, I had to tunnel underneath the trough right there. That really wasn't too bad. The ground wasn't froze underneath there. I'll show you how that turned out. If you guys can hear that, but I got a big helicopter right above me. Almost looks like the medical helicopter. Yeah, so I had to tunnel underneath the concrete here. You can see that blue pipe under there. What I'm gonna have to do is drill a hole in that, fish the wire up into that trough. So quite a bit of digging there. It wasn't too bad. The ground wasn't froze. Pretty soft under there, really. So then I'm gonna run another length of conduit over here, replace this conduit and this outlet with this metal one. So I've got this piece of unit strut welded right there. So we'll come up on that side of the fence, tie it there. So I think that'll be a lot better setup than what I got now. So then onto the barn. I had to dig underneath the wall of the building. And then I'm gonna have to jackhammer the concrete out. I've got a little hammer drill, it's got a big bit. I think it'll come right out. So I had to hand dig underneath the building here. That's the metal sweep. Conduit sweep will come up through here. But the floor is concreted right there. So I'll have to tell you, we're grateful for these cordless tools. I got a pretty nice hammer drill. And I think I can just kind of knock a hole there, be able to fish the conduit up through there. So I'm amazed at these cordless tools. I just bought this summer. I was helping Carson with a big job and decided we needed one of these, so I bought one. But it's amazing how powerful these things are. Well, that didn't go too bad. I was gonna drill a couple of them big holes, but decided it was easier to just drill a couple small ones and knock it out with a chisel. So I think I can fish that conduit up through there pretty easy. Well, the sun's about down. Been all day working on this project. We're getting her buckled up right now. I'll be getting on the backhoe in just a few minutes. I'll show you guys what I've done today. So here's the conduit we put in this trench. We pulled new wires from the shop there. Got a guy in there helping me, electricians, getting things wired up. But I've laid all this new conduit. I showed you guys earlier how I had to tunnel underneath the concrete on this trough. But put a junction box right here, put a new outlet right here, all in this steel conduit. This is a lot stronger than the way it used to be. I didn't used to have an outlet here, but it sure be handy to have one for the squeeze chute over there for branding calves and whatnot. So here's horses coming up to visit. But yeah, see where I've got the junction box there, 2 outlets there. Laid this conduit over here. I've hand vetted the pipe a little bit, but I had a conduit over here with the outlet on it. This is the one that we're going to demo, but it was plastic, got broke, so we've redone everything into a steel conduit with a metal box. Metal box there, so this is just a whole lot better than the way I had it before. So I'll get on the backhoe, see if we can get her back filled up before the night gets here. So. Alright, so I got the water or electrical line all replaced. Sun's down, it's getting cold fast, so I'm gonna hurry and get some dirt knocked over this. The reason I'm concerned about it is right where that trench is where the water line goes. The water line's probably, 40 inches deep, but I've got 20 inches of cover taken off of it, so I'm supposed to get down to single digits tonight. I'm a little concerned about it freezing, so I'm gonna hurry and honk some dirt over it. wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching that video today. I was going to show you guys the final result after I got done with the backhoe backfilling, but the battery was dead. As soon as the sun goes down, man, it just got cold fast. And it's funny, with that cold temperature, it just drains the battery on these cameras. So didn't be able to get a chance to finish, and it was too dark to see anything by the time I got off the backhoe. But just want to tell everybody thanks for watching. I've run into some people that's been watching my channel and had some really positive feedback, so that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, it was just a big day today. Took all the stinking day. Well, I started it yesterday doing the digging on that trench, and then to get that conduit and get all the wire pulled and get all the terminations done. It was an all-day project, but a big improvement. So, you know, and just kind of sharing some of the stuff that we do around here. I'd like to say today's shouldn't be a normal day, but it seems like every time we turn around, there's something like that going on. Just backhoe work, laying new pipe, repairing water lines, repairing water troughs. It's just kind of the normal everyday thing around here. So just wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.